Yo, what up, everyone? This is my favorite Bollywood actress, Bipasha Basu. She's so beautiful, isn't she? Oh, hello, everyone. This video again has to do with some Spanish things that I find funny. Like this is I explain why I think Spanish is a funny language, from punctuation to verbs, to how verbs work in Spanish. So you'll see. Alright, number one funny thing is upside down question marks and upside down exclamation marks. And the reason Spanish has that, like, it's not only helpful because it's a question or exclamation at the beginning of the sentence. Like that's why one of the reasons Spanish has it, but also because in English you have questions like do you work on Saturdays? Or don't you have $100? Look at the do and don't. In Spanish, when asking questions, there really isn't a do or don't. So that's one of the reasons they use upside down question marks. Not sure about the exclamation mark things yet. So like here's how you ask questions like, do you work on Saturdays? It would be ¿Trabajas los sábados? Like you kind of have to put that voice tone at the end, because ¿Trabajas los sábados without the question marks means you work on Saturdays. And then if you say no tienes $100, that means you don't have $100. But if you ask a question, say no tienes $100, that means don't you have $100? This can be pretty confusing. But with the subject, so if you're going to include a subject, there's no need to. Like if you say, ¿Trabaja los sábados usted? Instead of saying usted trabaja los sábados, like it's supposed to be. You'll see this all the time, like all these upside down question marks, like whether you say ¿Qué aprendiste? Or even if you say ¿Quién es Fernando? And the upside down exclamation mark is always good. Like they're always used a lot. Like saying gracias. Or if you say te quiero mucho. Yeah, my paper just fell down. I'll get that. Next on the list is the definite articles. In English, you have the definite article known as the. In Spanish, there's 4 of them. So you have el, la, los, las. Like el is masculine and singular, la is feminine and singular, los is masculine and singular, and las is feminine and plural. Wait, los is masculine and plural, my bad. God dang it. You have el chico, la chica, los chicos, las chicas. El chico means a boy, la chica means a girl, los chicos means the boys, las chicas means the girl. But some nouns do correspond to these. El autobús, the bus. La comunidad, the communication. Los países, the countries. O las comunicaciones, the communications. But the funny thing about definite article is el. Like, because in sentences you might see a de or even an a, and el contracts to them. De plus el equals del. De plus la equals de la. De and los makes de los. And de and las makes de las. Like del mundo, de la tierra, de los mundos, de las tierras. Well, of course, I don't think it's more than one earth. Like historia del mundo. This means world history. But in English, it literally means history of the world, because that's how Spanish people do it. Now, a. A plus a and l makes al. A and ala makes a and la makes ala. A and los makes alos. A and las makes alas. A sentence using al would be voy al baño. I'm going to the bathroom. Alright. Next on the list is the Nosotros conjugations. Like, I find this funny because they all end with mos, no matter how it's conjugated. Like, for AR verb it would be amos. ER verb emos, and this is the present tense. IR verb emos, like llamamos. It sounds funny when there's a ma before the mos, like tomamos. Or emos, like comemos. Or emos, like vivimos. Or even if it's a irregular verb oír, it will be oímos. Also certain tenses, especially AR verbs, like trabajamos is the present tense, but wait till you hear the imperfect tense, trabajamos. It's basically adding a ba to it. This means we used to work. And also, even funnier, ER verbs in the present and preterite. Present tense is something that happens now, like I eat every day, you talk, or I drive. But preterite is just a simple past tense. Like, maybe I have pretend like for example, in Spanish, you would translate from English to Spanish. One time I ate a cookie. Or last year, you slept in the teacher's class. Or let me think of one. Or de repente me hiciste tuyo, which means you made me yours. So that's how I use the preterite. This is a type of past tense. Now, ER verbs like it's funny to compare them to nosotros, since ER and IR verbs share the same conjugations in the preterite, like y con acento, iste, yo, o con acento, imos, isteis, yeron. Like, for example, it's funny to compare like comemos, the present tense, or comimos, the preterite. Or if you have aprender, aprendemos, or aprendimos. Or if you think of verb bear, which means to see, vemos. But in the preterite, vimos. Or leer, which means to read, leemos. Leímos. Like, you know, something different is that they have an accent mark. It's going to be leimos. They want to make the E sound, leímos. So E is a weak vowel, so in order to separate A and E to make the diphthong, the E needs an accent. And this is Spanish E, not English E. Next on the list, we have attaching pronouns. Like I have to explain for us. Like, let's talk about direct object pronouns. This means like it's to replace the noun to whatever you appear. Like John brought the car, or and then you replace the car with it, or I want to eat tacos. Tacos, the pronoun would be, the direct object would be them. In Spanish, you have me, which affects me. Te, if it affects you, formal and singular. And then lo, if it's you, familiar and singular for te. Lo, if it's formal and singular for you, or if it's it, a masculine noun. Or he, la for she, you formal, female. Or it, if it's a feminine singular noun. You have nos if it affects us. Os if it affects you guys, a familiar group of Spain. Then los if it affects you guys, a male group. Or if it affects them, regardless whether it's a person or a thing. And last, if it affects them or you guys, which is a female group. Like, it's easy to determine with these nouns with a definite article, but el is not el, it's lo. Like, John brought the car. John compró el carro. It's masculine and singular, so you know you have to use lo. Now this one comes before the conjugated verb. John lo compró. Or I want to eat tacos. Quiero comer los tacos. Los tacos is the direct object. So, wait, hold on. We'll get to this one later. Another example is when you say Adela practices tennis. Adela practica el tenis. El tenis is masculine and singular. So you want to say again, Adela lo practica. Or Maribel hace las maletas. Maribel packs the luggage. No, packs suitcases. Now, because feminine and plural, it's las, obviously. The definite article is happy. Maribel las hace. But then, what if there's an infinitive verb or a gerundio? Well, I'm going to get to those. If you're going to say, I'm going to eat tacos, voy a comer los tacos. Los tacos is the direct object. So you want to replace the direct object pronoun, which is obviously los. The definite article helps you. So you have a choice of either los voy a comer or voy a comerlos. As you can see, it's attached. It's two words. It's one word. That's the funny part about Spanish, attaching it to the infinitive verb. This is another way to say it, but I like the attachment because it's funny. And let me look at another example. Can I call you? Like you have a choice of either saying Te puedo llamar or Puedo llamarte? Just always breaks. You see, this is funny because of the chat, so I prefer this one. It's super funny because not only because of attaching the infinitive, but also, look, upside down question mark. And then a gerundio. This includes, like, if you say I'm reading the book. How does this always happen? Estoy leyendo el libro. El libro is the direct opposite, so you want to change it to lo because it's masculine and singular. So you have a choice saying either lo estoy leyendo. I need to write softer. Lo estoy leyendo or estoy leyéndolo. This key is attached. And notice what you see different here. An accent mark. It's there to retain the proper stress. Like le, yen, do, lo. It ends in a vowel, so it has usually stressed from the second to last syllable. But in this case, it's actually stressed here. Leyen. You want to say leyendolo, you want to say leyendolo. And now we have indirect object pronouns. Like this was a little more specific, like saying I brought a dog for a penny. This has a question, whom did I buy a dog for? I bought it for penny. Or you gave me a toy. To whom are you giving the toy? Me, of course. You must know about these IOPs. You have me, te, le. This looks similar to like in conjugate verbs like gustar. Nos, os, les. Me if it's something to me. Te if it's something to you, familiar and singular. Or le if it's something for him or her or you, formal and singular. Nos if it's for us. Os if it's for you guys, the family group in Spain. And les if it's for you guys, if it's for you guys formal in Spain but both from Latin America, or if it's for them. Like a sentence, you gave me a toy. Me diste un juguete. Or, let me think of one. I brought some cookies for you. Te compré unas galletas. This is like the DOP, like going before the conjugated verb. What happens if you say le di el carro? I give the carro to who? You know who I'm talking about. So to clarify, you use the off phrase. Another example is les dije la verdad. Or if I'm talking about him for le, you can either say a él le di el carro, which looks like gustar. Or you could say le di a él el carro. O le di el carro a él. There's three ways. Either before the verb, after the verbs, or at the end of the sentence. Now les dije la verdad. I told them the truth. Les dije la verdad a ellos. O a ellos les dije la verdad. Or les dije a ustedes la verdad. Our phrase is just like working with gustar. You have a mí, a ti, a él, ella, usted, etc. A nosotros, a vosotros, o a ellos, ellas, ustedes, etc. If you want to talk specifically like you and I, a ti y a mí, or Juan and I, a Juan y a mí, or a tu tío y a ti, your uncle and you. Now the next part has to do with attaching it with infinitives and gerundios again. Like, I'm gonna buy a gift from Marissa. You have a choice of saying le voy a comprar un regalo a Marisa. Or my favorite, voy a comprarle un regalo a Marisa. As it is attached. I just had to place it to the end. Now, a gerundio wise, if you say we're writing a card to Felipe, it'll be you say either le estamos escribiendo una carta a Felipe, or my favorite, estamos escribiéndole una carta a Felipe. It's like, as you know, it has an accent. To maintain the proper stress, I didn't put it properly. Now about reflexive verbs. Reflexive verbs look funny because I'll show you what the infinitives look like. Acostarse, sacarse, despedirse, quedarse. As you can see, all these infinitives end with se. It tells you that's reflexive. Reflexive pronouns use me, te, se, nos, os, se. The reflexive way we actually used that you didn't know until now is llamar. Me llamo. ¿Cómo te llamas? O ¿cómo se llama usted? Like if you say I go to bed, acostarse, me acuesto, they're conjugated the same. Te acuestas, se acuesta. O nos acostamos. Acostarse is a two-way stem trigger. Os acostáis. O se acuestan. Now infinitives and gerundios also do the same thing, just the reflexive pronouns, just like the direct object and indirect object pronouns. Like if you say they're going to get dressed, you have either ellos se van a vestir or ellos van a vestirse. My favorite attachment. Or I need to brush my teeth. Me necesito cepillar los dientes. Which the attachment is necesito cepillarme los dientes. Or a gerundio like me estoy afeitando, which means I'm shaving. Or you could say estoy afeitándome, and again an accent to maintain this proper stress. Alright, next on the list is double object pronouns. It includes both direct and indirect object pronouns. It's one of the funniest of them all. You'll find out why. Double object pronouns. Like you learned about indirect object pronouns, like el camarero. Like if me sirvió los camarones. Now this is when you make the direct object a pronoun, like los camarones. It's los because it's masculine plural and the definite article. So let's just this change to el camarero me los sirvió. And then if you say I gave the phone to you, te di el teléfono. El teléfono is masculine and singular, so you know you have to use lo. So you say te lo di. And let me give you infinitives and gerundios wise. An infinitive, let me think of one. The first one is saying you are going to tell me the truth. Vas a decirme la verdad. As you know, it's feminine and singular, so you know it's la. Now you have a choice of saying me la vas a decir or vas a decírmela. As he has an accent mark to imitate proper stress. Not only does it do the gerundio, but also to infinitive. Decírmela. The gasir is supposed to be stressed, but it's because it ends in vowel. It's supposed to be stressed in the me, but it's a sir part. So you don't want to say decímela. You want to say decírmela. The next one is I'm going to pay the waiter. And one thing I forgot to tell you, with double object pronouns, le and les change to se. Like el camarero se la sirvió a usted. The camera server to you. I'm going to pay the waiter, which is going to be voy a to give money. I'm going to give money. voy a dar dinero, voy a darle dinero al camarero. You have a choice of saying se lo voy a dar, or voy a dárselo. Now this one's my favorite one. It has to do with a gerundio. If you're saying she's reading us the book, ella está leyéndonos el libro. El libro is masculine singular, so therefore changes to lo. So you have a choice of saying ella nos lo está leyéndolo. No, leyendo, está leyendo. Or ella está leyéndonoslo. So double object pronoun is the only one I know of with the attaching to infinitive as accent marks. Now, not only are these pronouns attached to infinitives or gerundios, but also affirmative commands. Like the. This means to tell. If you're saying it to you, a formal singular person, dime means tell me. It looks like dime, the English dime, which causes false conjugate. Or dinos la verdad. Tell us the truth. And obviously, a lot of Hispanics know this one. Cállate. You can see the te attached to it and the accent here. Instead of cállate, is cállate. You have hazme un sándwich. This is a conjugation of hacer in the command. Us is telling you to do it. You, formal and singular. Hazme is telling you to make me. Un sándwich. Well, I forgot to put the accent mark here. Or you have muéstramelo, which means show me it. Me lo. This is the double object pronoun. Here's the accent marks because you don't want to say muéstramelo. You want to say muéstramelo. O acuéstate. This means go to bed if it's for a familiar you, singular. Something else that I find funny about Spanish is some of the preterite ending that I explained earlier. Like, if they end with aste, astes, aron, it sounds funny. Or iste, istes, yeron. Aste and iste is for tú. Astes and istes for Nosotros, family group in Spain. Aron and yeron for ellos, ellas, ustedes. Next thing includes compraste, you brought. Comprasteis, you guys brought. Or compraron, they brought or you guys brought. And you have saliste, you left. Salistes, you guys left. Or salieron, they left or you guys left. So that's what makes it funny, the preterite endings. Also, I find the word conmigo and contigo funny. Conmigo means with me, contigo means with you. The reason it's funny is because they're irregular. After any preposition, for me it will be me, and then for you it will be ti. Like para mí, para ti, sin mí, sin ti, lejos de mí, or lejos de ti. It's pretty much attaching me in ti to con, and then adding a go at the end. Last but not least is poner, conjugated in the preterite. Poner means to put, to place, or to turn a household plan. And then you have ponerse, which means to put on something or to become, like to become angry, to become beautiful, or to put on some clothing. It's reviewed in the present tense. Yo pongo. It's an irregular yo form because I add the he to the in next to the na. Pones, pone, ponemos, ponéis, and then ponen. But what is it like in the preterite? It's pretty regular, so it'll be yo puse. That's gonna make you laugh. O tú pusiste. O él puso, ella puso, o usted puso. And you have pusimos. This one's something funnier. Nosotros pusimos. Pusisteis. Vosotros pusisteis. Or even, this is the best one. Ellos pusieron. Or ustedes pusieron. As you can see, this makes English speakers dirty-minded about this. Let me give you a sentence with pusieron. Ellos pusieron el pavo. Let me make it H. En la mesa. They put the turkey on the table. Or Iban y Juan pusieron la radio. Ivan and Juan put on the radio. O ponerse. Ustedes se pusieron pusieron una falda. You guys put on a skirt. Or let me think of another one. Tú y Margarita se pusieron hermosa. You and Margarita becoming beautiful. That's it for this video. Ellos pusieron. Well, that's the end of the video. Comment below on what is your favorite part, like what is the funniest part to you about Spanish. It can be, if it's more than one, then that's okay. But let's see if you share anything in common with me.